Hi guys. Hey everybody. Hello Sam K. Guys, we're gonna have a short vlog. Short walk in Helsinki. Because the situation is that I'm gonna tell you maybe a little bit more about it, but like I've said for many streams that I'm stuck in Finland and the family situation is bad, health issues, so I have to be in Finland. That's why I haven't been in Russia last week or this week, and I hope to get there soon if there's a possibility. Let's see, I don't know. But yes, this is a birthday stream, guys, so I guess we're here. But guys, let me show you a little bit of urban Helsinki. By the way, you can decide in the chat, do you want to go to nature, nice little river, or do you want to go to not good neighborhood nearby? Hello Paul Yankov, happy birthday young man. I feel like it. I kind of do, but I'm kind of don't. Alex Oliveira, happy birthday Igor. Hope everything gets better soon. I hope so. Well, the situation is so bad that we're not talking about things getting better, according to doctors. So, but thank you. I took a couple of beers. I cannot be too late. I cannot do a typical stream for many hours. But we'll do something right here. Guys, I'm gonna be going on a bike a little bit. Let's go to I think we should go to an urban area. I think it's more interesting than nature. Even though this stream is about talking. So let's talk. So we on the edge of the city. We are on the edge of the city. I welcome everybody. I didn't introduce myself because I feel like crap. But I'm Igor in Russia, and my niche, my thing is to film Russia. It's to film Russia, and when I'm in Finland, I'm usually stuck in Finland. But I know you guys like sometimes to hear more information from me. You like to see maybe Finland, so I guess not everybody agrees with me about you know, how boring this place is. Or guys, you can like it if you want. I personally, I lived all my life here, and I know that I want to be spending the rest of my life in Russia among my people, but I'm able to talk with everybody, and I'm able to reveal things. Bonjour. Thank you, Gloria, for your words. Let's go on a bike tour, guys. My back, plus my back hurts like hell. I don't know why. All right, welcome to the real suburbs of Helsinki. And yes, my bag is full. There's nobody here, guys. There's literally no cars, nobody, and this is normal. And it's not about being boring or not boring. It's the feel of belonging, you know, the way of life, the city buzz, culture, you know, that type of things. No, don't feel like crap. Thank you, Dreamy. Happy birthday. Go buy a cake or something. I bought beer. I'm gonna show you some neighborhoods. I have a plan to show you more when I have a good atmosphere, good feeling, which I don't now. We have to have a couple of stops so that we are able to drink a beer, since my other hand is occupied. Hello, Marie. Bonjour. Man, I want to learn many languages. One of the languages I want to learn as like if it's a question of will, I want to learn Turkish. Turkey. But definitely the big languages. The big languages. I want to know. I know a little bit German, but I want to learn German. I want to learn what else? German, then French. At least I want to know a few words. And one of the rare things, since politically Baltic states are not aligned with me, but you're gonna be amazed by me saying that I would actually want to learn Latvian. Somehow, for some reason, I really like Latvian language. I don't need it. Well, all languages is good, but I don't need it. But it would be nice. I know a few words on Latvian, of course, even though I was born in Latvia. Oh, interesting, Gloria. Guys, this is old neighborhood. This is all old, as you can see. This is like probably from the early 1900s type of a building. This is old neighborhoods, and the city of Helsinki, which is blocked from all sides. South side of Helsinki is blocked by the sea, so it cannot expand. Even though they do expand one island currently as a neighborhood, like they expand by bringing more land. And then there's of course then on the left side, well, east side, it's and east north side is Vantaa, other city, and west north side is city of Espoo. So this place is the biggest city in Finland, and probably technically the only city. Well, nah, Tampere could be also. It cannot grow, so it grows within by slowly transforming these type of places into places to live. But these places are like, you know, old factory areas or like old storage neighborhoods. All right, we are now approaching the ghettos of Helsinki. Oh, once again, guys, I told you, one thing in Helsinki that my wife loves is the fact that there's bunnies everywhere, or rabbits. On broad daylight. Animals, nature, Finland, that's the best thing in Finland. I can give it that 10 points. Hello, Scott, and thank you. Mien the rabbit says thank you. Follow the white rabbit, in the words of Matrix. So yeah, they cannot afford even. That's a rare thing that the parking space is like this, and that's because that's the sign of a not really good neighborhood in Finland. Basically, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying this wouldn't happen in an okay or good neighborhood. But division, cheap place to live, cheap not good area to live on the right, divided by a road, and privately owned building houses, private houses on the left. This is very often. And if we have Finnish people on the stream, please tell me, what is rusakko in English? Rusakko is the bigger versions of rabbits, wild rabbits. All right, guys, let's go into the neighborhood. These are places where a big percentage is foreign. A lot of foreign people live in here. Oh, Scott has a rabbit that hangs around the house. Is it like a... what kind of a rabbit? Alright, going in, guys. Going in hot. What is that lady doing? I guess it's an exercise. These are not privately owned buildings. These are like these are still rental. Well, not necessarily all, but most of them. I would say most of them are. And this is better than the ones we'll see next. And basically this looks nice, I know. It can be confusing. Dreamy, we have bunnies too in Stockholm. Oh, and also badgers, roe deer and hedgehogs. We do also in Finland. They do also in Finland, notice. Even though I am in Finland. But I want to make the distinction. So yeah, these are old 80s buildings. And this is technically not so great area, even though it looks nice. I was yesterday, because of my personal reasons, in a neighborhood which was basically one of the worst. And I'm gonna show you that sometimes if you want. But it looked, and I thought about it, like, it's so much green. That looks actually really, really nice. But then again, if you would know beneath the surface, you would understand better. Please hit the like button, says Scott, and you must obey Scott. So right, this place is nothing. My friend actually lived somewhere nearby here. Yeah, he lived. My producer lives nearby. But this is nothing compared to these next one here. And notice, guys, I actually enjoy, I don't enjoy being in Finland, but if I do, I like living in these suburbs. These suburbs, because I'm an East Helsinki guy, so I actually like these places more. We're gonna go through. Yeah, the weather is amazing. It sure is. So these are element houses. These are the cheapest type of buildings built in the 80s, 90s, late 70s. Notice I might be speaking ill about it, but I do prefer this place out of so-called better ones, because I lived nearby, you know. That's the type of place. And this is important. Finland has bars, a lot of bars in these areas. All right, we're approaching the main spot. We need to sit down and have a beer, by the way. This neighborhood here is called, this is North Helsinki. And I would be amazed if you don't see any drunks or drug addicts or anything. Graffitis. So this looks basically rough on the Finnish scale, but at the same time they have these beautiful parks, which are full of, by the way, people drinking. I don't know, can you see well on the right? So yes, 5 drunks in a second. That's more than in a week in 5 million population, St. Petersburg, that I would see. And this is the epicenter of this place, guys. So this is a small neighborhood, guys. Alright guys, let's have a beer here in a place where lots of stuff happen in the evening time. This is number 2 beer out of the 3. And you can ask stuff about maybe Finland if you want. I can tell you. You can ask about me traveling to Russia. I would even prefer that. I prefer both. I'm gonna put the beer here because the drug addict's gonna take it in a matter of minutes. Alright, I've never sat here because I don't need to. Speaking of Latvia, something that I've been carrying with me for maybe 15 years is this. Riga, Latvia. My favorite Baltic state. And yes, public drinking is forbidden, but at the same time, way less forbidden than in Russia. This is actually more normal. If I wouldn't be drinking here, I would be the one standing out. So cheers guys, happy birthday, sort of. Pee-wee bike. This is one of good things here, even though in St. Petersburg I really enjoy electric bikes and electric scooters. I basically almost don't use taxis, and I saved a lot of time by going places, not using even buses, but going like on a e-scooter. But this one here is a good one because this is not electric, but it's super cheap. In Finland, in Helsinki. Well, Helsinki and Espoo, 2 cities. This bike costs to use for 7 months. 7 months free, and nowadays it's a 1-hour drive. You can use as much of drives for 1 hour period. You have to just return it in between. Then you can drive 1 hour more and more, so on and so on. So endless amount of 1 hour drives for 7 months. For 35 euros, that's like 35 bucks. That's a good price. And these are located everywhere. So you can actually travel. You don't need also buses a lot of the times. Guys, where are you watching this from? Please comment. Comment down below, join the chat. We are exploring the suburbs of Helsinki, and I'm creating a route that we're gonna take now. Oh, Sam K, good idea. The problem is I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff in the street in the market on my shop, Igor's Russian shop, but not a lot of people buying. Sam K, by the way, you need to send the email igorinrussia.info@gmail.com with your address and stuff that because Black Cat gifted you that Igor in Russia thing. We have Sao Paulo, Brazil. Paul, are you in St. Petersburg? Paul Yankov, your name is not Russian though. Black Dragon, in my country it's also normal to see broke people sleep in the benches in the parks. Drinking in public seems legal. Yep. Dreamy, when are you going to Russia again? Well, that's the fact that because of personal family reasons, bad news and stuff, I was supposed to be already in Russia. The other thing, the drunks, by the way, are now fighting. The drunks that we passed in the park, I can hear them. Maybe you can hear them too. This is a daily thing here. And you thought Russia is a place of drunks. Anyways, I was supposed to leave the day after, but I won't. I can't. So I hope maybe at the end of this month. Oh, Jimmy and Baku. Etu töle. That's Etu töle is let's say, Jimmy, what do you think about Tapulinkaupunki? Not Puistola, it's on the other side. That's a good place. I lived there way back. But Tapulinkaupunki, honest opinion, based on your info. And Black Dragon is watching from Mauritius. Wow. Are you really? That's a rare place. You don't have an email. I do have an email. It's igorinrussia.info@gmail.com. And I get a lot of trolls there from all around the world. All right, let's drink this fast and continue. We need to see real life, suburban life of Helsinki. The ghetto. All right, Sam K, do what you need to do and let me know. Oh, Paul, nice, interesting. So Paul is from Norway and Yankov is Bulgarian. It's very Slavic, yes, but Grandpa is from Moscow. Next time I go to St. Petersburg, I'm gonna go to Moscow and I'm gonna go further. I don't care really where. I can go towards Kazan, Voronezh. It doesn't matter. I'm down for everything. Cheers, guys. We're celebrating birthday. Stuck in Finland. Stuck in Finland with horrible news. Worst birthday ever. But it's nice to have you here. I don't have a birthday cake, Marie. All right. I have a birthday beer because I couldn't get any vodka. I would drink vodka, but all right, we are right next to train tracks. And next stop is actually already Vantaa, Tikkurila, the main stop in Vantaa, and I used to live there also, and that was fine. But otherwise, Vantaa is not a cool place to live officially among Finnish people, among Helsinki people. All right, so this is the station. Here are the local people. So this is like a place where you need special bars at the window because there's a risk of druggies coming into the drugstore. Oh, a new barber shop here. Oh, library. And this has been abandoned for like 5 years, maybe more. Right, guys, let's go here. Yes. Alright, guys, a lot of people, immigrants over here in the neighborhood, and looking at this, I assume this looks fine. Gloria, please send me email, says Linna. Linna, were you a Helsinki person? Did you live in Helsinki? What you think about Tapulinkaupunki? The translation is Tapuli city. By the way, this is like considered not great neighborhood, right? Even though basically there's nothing wrong with it, this is normal. But I'm talking about general. So after this, it changes, it becomes, this is typical Helsinki because they try to, I think it's like the socialist or no, social democrat way of building. They try to balance between places. So they try to build good areas and maybe not so good areas right next to it. So this is how they did it. And that's why, well, quite frankly, the prices, I know this neighborhood is like 90% African, which is fine, but I'm just saying it's really weird how they make these basically city political decisions where they send a lot of foreigners into one spot because it's not good for not immigration, what's the word, when you become one with your host country, I forgot the word, integration. So yeah, based on these element buildings, you can see this is not the best, but it's also beautiful. So it's weird, right? And right after this neighborhood here starts basically very different buildings, and these are not part of this neighborhood here. This is the edge right here. Boom. These are wooden houses, which are rarity. You have great park here. And this is not the city location to live at. Now, this is not city-owned building, apartments. It's like Malmö, I'm sure it is. Big nose monkey. Happy birthday, Igor. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Alright, if we go here, it's gonna be a park. There's no buildings here. There's some privately owned apartments, which are not apartments, privately owned houses. Let's go check out this local school in the bad neighborhood. That hood is chill. My boyfriend lives in Russia. In some places, grass grows in the road, and in other places, grass grows 2 meters high. Yeah, that is true. In some places, I don't know which city. In Finland, even though it's maybe not, let's say, put it quite frankly, worth it, they're gonna cut this grass like 2-3 times. Whoa, brand new school. they're gonna cut it way too much, and in Russia they might cut it only once, you know, depending on the neighborhood, depending on the administrative area. So we saw a lot of Somali people and other African people. That these people were probably Kurd minority, and very few Finnish people. The only Finnish people I saw were drunks, and I'm not even kidding. All right, here's another one, normal one. Right, they're updating the school. That looks nice. Dreamy vilket område in Helsingfors är det dyrast att bo. Dyrast is the expensive, right? Helsinki is quite, if you're talking about rents, so the closer to the center, the better, the more expensive. The closer to the sea, the more expensive. But officially, the area where the Russian embassy is, by the way, located, it's called, what was it called? Hold up. Anna something. Ullanlinna. Area right by the sea, to the historical area, not far. Ullanlinna is the most expensive, but trust me, there is probably there's no reason for you to have, what you call it, you cannot rent it. It's not a renting area. It's because if you have houses for rent, that means it's not the most expensive area. So here we can see the typical, also this is like okay buildings, but this neighborhood is from the cheaper side, and it's also on the edge of the city. So yeah, Ullanlinna, but then there's a lot of, we had this, somebody is watching from Etutöle. Töle is expensive, but I wouldn't live there, even though if I had, well, I wouldn't live in Finland, even though if I had the money. But if I would live in Finland and Helsinki, I would not live in Helsinki center, because I'm a suburban guy, as you probably know. So I don't wanna, they are good buildings, but they're usually small apartments and very expensive. So I would not want to live in a very expensive, small and old apartment. So yeah, and apartments that you cannot recreate because they're like protected. Finland loves laws, well, loves bureaucracy. So yeah. So yeah, guys, this is how it looks like. West End, but yeah, Linne, West End is Espoo. And the question was Helsingfors or Helsinki. But yeah, and the West End is basically, of course, it's expensive area, but that place has privately owned like houses, mansions, smaller mansions, bigger mansions. So yeah, and Ullanlinna has historical buildings from like 1900s, early 1900s, 1800s. How many? But notice, this is what I do not like. There's nobody here. There's no services. As soon as we went away from this so-called center, there is no shops, and there won't be. And there's no people, some kids playing. So here and there a couple of people. So that's really boring for me. It's not just the lifestyle, it's also the culture. Then there's a huge nipple over here. What is this nipple, guys? Why is there a nipple here? That's so sexist. All right, a couple of people there finally. Yes, these 80s, early 80s buildings, it's time for something. By the way, like 3 years ago during the pandemic, I I was on a call with my future wife, then girlfriend, and believe it or not, I saw, I think 2 or 3 baby rabbits on the street. I came to them and I had some food, maybe I gave some food, but they were here. That was so amazing, guys. Big nose monkey. Have I ever been to Kaliningrad? Good question. And yes, I have in the beginning of my YouTube, and I want to go back as soon as I can. But Kaliningrad, you can go to, there's a link in the video's description. And check it out, by the way. The old concrete tells you that this place is not, the facade is great, everything is good. This is not the best place to be. But anyways, guys, big nose. Go check out my Google Maps. There's a links to the map. If you go to Kaliningrad, there's few videos. It's like I was in Kaliningrad, I was in Svetlogorsk. I think the city was called Svetlogorsk. And it was amazing. I was invited, but I was in a stupid seminar. Back then I was too high. Basically what I filmed, it was in between the dumb seminar. And what I would do right now is just go there and actually just go and film. But back then I was too shy. And I filmed, I had like few hours, and I went from place to another. I said, fuck off, I'm going to see the city. So yeah. Then we went, but yeah, and I went to Kaliningrad's museum, the aquarium, not aquarium, it was like a sea museum. I saw the historical ship and everything, so it was awesome. Oh, they're tearing this apart. This is interesting. Timur, hyvää syntymäpäivää. Kiitos, kiitos. Привет, Peterburg, Lёsha. Hello, Lёsha from Peterburg. In my country, says Black Dragon, no matter where you go, in the afternoon all shops close. It's boring, I feel you. Yes, and it's not about shops, it's about the city vibes. But if the places are open, that's the sign that there's people wanting to do something. Of course, the market behaves as it behaves, right? So in Russia, everything is open, like banks are open till 9-10 p.m. I think 9. Why? Because people go there and probably would go even later. You know, barber shops are open, all shops are open till 10, even 11. There's neighborhoods are different. You know, you don't see 2-story high buildings because that's too little. So there's gonna be 20-something story high building because people want to live there. Otherwise that 2-story building would be so expensive to buy and build on. So yeah, this place would be open, but it's not about things being open. I don't go there, I don't need them even most of the times, but I would hear people going, coming and going, laughing and crying, you know, city bars, having drinks during the day. If I would go to the city center, lots of places would be empty as well, even the center, guys. In Finland also, I don't want to go on the negative side too much because I'm full of negativity now. And there's a lot of good things for those who appreciate it. I just don't need this stuff. I made my choice. I need to escape this place, guys. So if you want to support by watching my videos, please do. If you want to support by using Super Chat or buy me coffee for the next trip, please do. Internet shopping killed the high street shopping experience. But listen, in Russia, which is interesting, Russia was online shopping in Russia was way advanced, way more advanced than in Europe, most of the places. I feel like it. So basically when Europe started to, well, they had to raise their level during the pandemic. So in Russia, it was high already, but they had to raise it also, like, you know, take away food, etc. But it didn't kill there's so many people in big cities that pandemic and online shopping did not kill the same way it killed businesses here. You know what I'm saying? Heikki, hello Igor, happy birthday. Do you have a wife with you? No, she's actually in Russia. She finally went to St. Petersburg. She hasn't been there because she was busy, like half a year or something. But like I said, I can't leave. I cannot go because of family reasons. But Heikki, she's not here. I'm all alone. But you guys can say hi to Olia whenever you want. I always tell the hellos to her. If I have the chance, I will. I could go and show you more, guys, of the neighborhoods. I could go now, but like I said, I have a limited time. I should get back because of health things, so I'm gonna continue a little bit. How do you get from the St. Petersburg bus depot to the city center? St. Petersburg, it's not a depot. It's the central, the main Avtovokzal, the main bus station, and it's called Obvodny Canal. Best way to go there is on the Purple Line metro. It's 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes walk from the depot. You go to the Purple Line, and it takes you 10 minutes. Hold up. Fucking hell. And it takes 10 minutes to reach the center. That's how great St. Petersburg is. All right. Igor sending you gift by PayPal. Hey, thank you so much. I will check it out, but thank you already so much for your support. You guys know that it's everything that I do 100% for you. That sounds like a music song, lyrics. Sam K towards coffee, £2. Thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hey, thank you for your PayPal support. Thank you guys. But I'm gonna, whoa. So yeah, that's one way to go. The other way, of course, by taxi. If you go to the city, edge of the city from Obvodny Canal, which is the depot, it's gonna cost you, if it's like a rush hour, closer to $10, which is a lot for St. Petersburg. You can get for $6 basically anywhere during the normal time. Have you seen any European championship? I've seen some. I haven't watched it all. Guys, let me tell you something. I like to show you, I can tell you so many stuff. I know so much about St. Petersburg, especially from a foreigner side. I know so much about Finland, of course, living all my life here. And I'm happy to share with you, but the feeling of not belonging here is immense. I gotta address it. Heikki asks, where are you now? This is North Helsinki. North Helsinki. So this is like, we were like a minute ago in Tapulinkaupunki, the ghettos. Guys, I can just walk here. Almost. Okay, there's one car there. Fuck it. I need to go to a toilet right now, guys. Come on. Come on. Finally. I was supposed to stream from the city center, guys, but like I said, I couldn't because I have to help my mom. I have to help my mom. That's why we're stuck in Finlandese. All right, guys, do you have any questions? I was supposed to go to the city center and we have a tour around the center, but I heard today that I'm not even able to leave even for that long. So it's like 40 minutes, 1 hour drive by public transport from here to the city center. And it's not about that it's so big city. It's designed a little bit differently than St. Petersburg. Like I said, from Vodny Canal, travel in 10 minutes. Alex, so you feel connected with Russia? 100%, 100%. Russia, Russians, the culture, the feel, and the cities. I can tell you this, I can open up like this, and I'm not covering this up. I'm happy to share with it. And I've told this story many times. The first time I thought I loved Riga because there were so many Russians, and it's my born city. So once I reached St. Petersburg as a tourist with a student group in 2016, the minute I saw St. Petersburg and everything that followed changed my life. That's why I started traveling almost every weekend to St. Petersburg, exploring the city. Then I started my YouTube and started to film even more and see it more and sharing my information. So, and every time I'm in Russia, I feel that I've never felt in my life here, home. Feeling that this is the place, this is the culture, this is the city, this is the smell, this is the, everything. Do you feel friend which gives you place to stay or hotel? No, I have an apartment. I've told you guys, I'm not a tourist. I help tourists, I help travelers. But I'm personally, technically, I am tourist, but I'm not as a tourist. So if you're able, you can get an apartment for around 200, less than 200 or $200 as a renting. So it's way much better because St. Petersburg hotels, maybe like 2-3 star hotels, are gonna cost you like $30 a day, plus a lot of stuff you need to deal with the government. But if you have an apartment, you don't need to. Service station might have a toilet. No, it's cold. No service in Finland, guys. Nothing is open. Nothing almost. But thanks for thinking about it. Finnish family ties have weakened by agendas. Finnish family ties have weakened by agendas. I don't know what you mean, Heikki. And notice, on my channel, there's a lot of good Finnish people that think about Russia in the normal way. But there's so many that are not able to do this. So it's so hard, and I don't even bother talking to them. But I have no issues. It's fine. By the way, I know the reasons why Finnish people love the emptiness, the quietness, the fact that there's nobody here anywhere. The Finnish people like that thing, and I actually have absorbed, in a way. My favorite places in St. Petersburg, which is a huge city, is actually the side streets, the quiet streets. I like the big city with a quiet, let's say, what you call it, twist. Oh yeah, Heikki. I was streaming from last weekend, from after, I think it was like Pride main day, and I'm a conservative. I don't mind people doing what they do, but what they do in public and the stuff that people wear and how they behave in public during those days. Not that I'm an example, but it's crazy. Sauna have warmed. Guys, if everything is all right, let's agree to make a Q&A, birthday Q&A later on. Let's do a live stream later on, and I'm gonna come back if I have time, if I'm able, not from outside, from inside, and do a Q&A. Right now, I'm gonna go into a toilet because this is Finland. I can just go in the wild and take a piss. Thank you everybody for watching. This is my birthday stream, and see you guys soon. Write in the comments. I have to run. Bye bye everybody.